Alright, I think we finally got it up and going. We'll give it a shot anyways. If you're out there, hello. This is the first time that I have streamed on YouTube, so we're going to see how it's going. I'm going to try to get everything up and running for my big stream next weekend, so I just want to test out and see how everything's working. So if you're here, I appreciate you watching. Hello, hello. Hey memes, how's it going? It's going okay. I'm just kind of running around, working in my own kind of game at this point. Just seeing what all I'm working on. I got a couple different projects I'm doing at once. I'm converting all of my farming into compact machines. I'm also trying to figure out how to finish automating this monstrosity. I've got it all but one step, but we're going to try to work on a couple of those things today. See if we can get them worked out so we can do some tutorials on them later. So, this is my world. As it stands currently. I've got a lot of different things that I'm part way through. Some things I've retired that are just sitting there, like the automated wither killer. I haven't used that in a long time. But I just finally finished putting together my ultimate singularity earlier today, so that's cool. There's a lot of stuff. So this thing here, the whole point of it is to get it automated so I can just get the crystallizer automated. The problem that I'm running into is that everything feeds into another machine, and it kind of, all the different fluids spin around it going up and up and up until we get to this component right here, which is the chemical reactor. The problem is the sulfuric acid produces quicker than the fluid I actually need. So it's feeding the wrong fluid through, and I'm just trying to find a way to block that so it doesn't happen, but kind of put a pin in that for now. On this world, I've been probably playing it a month and a half, maybe 2 months. I had one before it that I was almost to this point, and then accidentally the game crashed on me and I lost it all, so I kind of had to start all over again. But this is where I'm at now. I did a little base tour video, I want to say it was about a month ago. And this was a little farm at that point. So right now what I've got going on is this is going to be all of my compact machines. So like this one here is making inferium. This one here is making the next level. So I got prudentium, intermedium. As I get to the higher ones, I need more inferium running. So it's each one's making a different form of essence all the way up to supremeium. And then in this one I have platinum, which I think I just spelled wrong, manulium and uranium. And so I've got 3 different ores working in this one, all processing into ingots and feeding out into wireless transfer nodes. I've got luminium, signalium, inderium. I have lumium twice? No, I wrote lumium twice. I wonder if I put lumium in there twice. But anyways, so those all feed into these different chests that all load into my simple storage network. And then all of the simple storage stuff feeds down into cabinets and such. And I've got, of course, all my different saplings just consistently making everything there. And then I've got my smeltery. Right now I'm just working on cookies because I'm working on the advancements to fill the cookie jar with cookie singularities. That takes a little while, so that's running. Let's see, over here I am working on getting the black hole advancement to fill this up with a single item. I'm just doing cobblestone, and this one I'm doing the same thing for the black hole tank, except I'm doing water. So those are all just automating. Once they fill, all I gotta do is click on them and I'll have the advancement, but it takes a while for all those to fill up. This is where I got the advancement for filling up the filing cabinet with like 200% of something or other. So I just did cobblestone again, and now it's just kind of sitting there making unlimited cobblestone I'll never use. I'm working on the second level of the Mysticraft stuff here, the Astral Sorcery, but I've got a little ways to go on that still, because where I've got built right now, I'm just not getting a lot of moonlight. In the stream today, what I'm working on right now is a couple different things. Today I need to finish with my Supremeium. I need to finish this compact machine and get 2 more levels in there, automating, so that way I can increase the speed of that one. And then I also have to go into the Twilight Forest because I'm working on a tutorial for that. But I need to find bosses for each of the levels so I can show how to kill them in order. And since I've killed so many of them already, I'm having to go around and find ones I haven't killed yet. So I want to say I apologize if my game freezes up. I've had a little bit of problem with my PC today. It's been a little silly. So if the game drops, it may be a minute before I can get back in. So I apologize for that. It's the first time I've streamed in a while, and it took me a while to reteach myself how to get it all back together. I used to stream on Twitch a while ago, but I had to relog everything and resync it back up to YouTube. And right now my game is slightly not responding. So if you're just seeing me and not the game, you're not the only one. There we go. Okay, we're back. So, anyways, we'll get started there. Let's see. So to finish the Supremeium, let's make sure I've got everything I need. I've got a bunch of sprinklers, dirt, wood. The seeds are for later. I've got extraction cables, trash voids, infinite water. I've already got the mulch, harvesters. Yeah, I think I got everything. All right, so we're going to go in and pop up Supremeium and get this one completely filled up. If it loads. Hope everyone is doing well today. I appreciate you stopping by. This is kind of a guinea pig run because next week on Saturday night, I guess later this week, on November the 2nd, I am going to be doing a 12-hour stream starting at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to raise money for charity. So that would be awesome if anybody wanted to swing by or share it out. I'll be posting up some stuff on that a little bit later this week. May even do some Jackbox games and Minecraft and other things. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, this is like the 4th time I've grown my hair out. I get sick of it for a while or have to get a new job, and then I end up starting from scratch. But I'm letting it grow out for a little while. I wanted to do a Winter Soldier themed kind of cosplay eventually. We'll see if that ever turns out. All right, we'll start with some wood and dirt. Oh, I don't need those seeds. My day is going okay. Was not too bad so far. If I can just get this all working correctly. I said it's been a little bit of an issue. Let me sync that. Just because I'm having a problem syncing my chat bot to YouTube chat. Not even sure if you can, to be honest. So I'm kind of see if I can put that together. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm working on trying to get it all automated. So I've got the first level done. Now I'm going to make 2 more levels of basic Inferium. In this one, we're making Supremeium. So all the Inferium feeds into this, which turns into the next level, the next level, the next level, and then it ports out and wirelessly goes into my channel, or in my storage. So I've been doing this same kind of setup. Did I do it wrong again? I did. Dang it. Clear that. I did not take it out far enough. I am a stickler for consistency. All right, there we go. That works. And 1, and 1. There we go. And go up again. Number 4. So the goal is to make this 3 levels high, so the amount of Inferium coming in is just going a lot faster. All right, so we'll take some dirt and drop that bad boy there. Switch that to dirt. Missed a spot. Come here. Thank you. Doo-doo. All right, so now we'll do dirt. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. The same thing here, and 1, 2, 2. Enchant my tools. I just honestly haven't messed with it. I actually glitched out in the Twilight Forest the other day and lost all of my tools, including the ones that were enchanted, and I just haven't got around to re-enchanting them. So I'm thinking I've just started using some of the tinkered stuff as well. Oh yeah, and then the undo. Yeah, I usually would. I had an issue yesterday where I did the undo, and for some reason inside the compact machine, it was undoing it, but I was losing the materials that were being undone. They weren't going back into my inventory. I'd never seen that before. I don't know if it was just that one compact machine where the issue was, but it has me a little bit leery about that. All right, so we're done with those. Now I'm going to need harvesters. That. I'm going to need those. I've already got those. I'll need chest, trash. And by far, I never want to imply that my way is the best way of doing this. It's just the best way that I've found so far. Alright, so, and do a harvester, set that to area, and let's move you out of the way for now. Chest and you. Inventory all the way up. And a chest, and another one, and another one. Yep, you're good there. And I need my trash. Let's get that. And make sure I line that up. Yep, there we go. And then I'm also going to need those. Okay, so good, that lined up right. No, wrong one. Wrong one. Boop. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Bah. So I've recently went Android in the game, and so now stuff is going a little bit. I've got speed boosts, I'm going faster, and I'm still trying to get used to moving as quickly as I do. Come on. Let's see, is that set to there? Yes. Okay. And 1. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. You're done. And we'll do the same thing in here. I did not leave a lot of space in here, did I? Have to work on that later. Let's see. Do the same thing here. Harvester. Set that to area. All the way up. Buffer chest. Buffer chest. Come here. Pull those in accident. Okay. Alright, that looks good. And then you. Alright, those are good. Now I need to get them power. Out of the way, and doop. All right, fastest will be to bring it over here. Okay. It should come straight up. Yeah, that'll work. Come here. Link up. There we go. 1, 2. Ah, I don't like that I left such little space in this square. I usually do it one level higher, and that should run straight across. One extra there, but that's all right. That's good, that's good. And then I can run you up here. Excellent. Okay, so now everything should have power. Everything's set to area. Now I'll fill it up with water. You, and where's my bucket? There's the bucket. Get in there. All right, so yeah. I have been playing this Minecraft world specifically, like I said, a couple months, I think. Like I said earlier, I think that's about right still. My original one, when Sky Factory 4 first came out, crashed on me, and I lost it also. I had to start over again. It was probably for the best. And I have a couple other worlds as well at different stages that I use for tutorials. Mostly, those are mostly in creative. Most durable, it's good. I'll definitely say that. The glitch armor is pretty good. I like the Supremeium armor just because by the point you get Supremeium, it's super easy to put together and maintain. And once you automate your essences, like what I'm doing right here, right now, you've got an infinite amount of them. Plus, I like the customization of the different enchantments and such you can put on them. Like this one, I've got the charm slot is empty in this one, but here I've got wither resistance, fire resistance. So putting those in there, the equivalent of enchanting them as well, is kind of nice. Plus, I like the creative flight, which you can also get from the glitch armor as well, but I like this one. Plus, I like the red. So. All right, did I get that? Couldn't fit in there. This one's going to be tough, because I went a little bit too high on this level. Supremeium armor, like I said, once you get a mystic farm going and you can get that automated, you can just sit back and let that build up for a while. It will definitely make the armor easier to put together than some of the others. Glitch armor is good too, but you do a lot more combat for that one, which is fine. Yeah, there's the duplication glitch as well. That's true. I did a tutorial on that when I first came across it. It's nice. I try not to use it. It's a bit cheese, but once I've got a process down, I'm like, okay, I have unlimited of this. It just may take a little while for it to build up. Sometimes I don't mind doing that. I think I did it to get a whole bunch of sprinklers. It's because I know other ways of automating the farms and such, but I kind of get into a pattern of doing it the same way each time. So I still use sprinklers over anything else. Although clocks and such are really good for sugarcane. Okay, so we've got water. So, sprinklers. All right, let's grab those. Grab some of those. All right. It never fails that I am going to miss at least one of these and put it down in the water. Once I got an automated wither spawner up, then you pretty much have unlimited. Oh, well, I can't do that. I gotta leave that one open. You'll have automated Supremeium essence anyways, because you'll just get a ton of those from killing the wither. And then you really don't even need a lot of the lower essences, unless you're really working on farming and you want a bunch of the different seeds, like I do. I really like the essence. Other mod packs, yeah, definitely. I expect to. I'm drawing a blank right now, but there's the space one. Why am I forgetting the name of that? But I definitely would probably jump on that one. Then there's there's that new one out that makes it way more challenging. Everybody's talking about. I think it's RL Minecraft or something like that. I'm definitely looking forward to jumping on a couple of those and trying them out and learning it and sharing whatever I find with other folks. I knew I'd do it. Dang it. All right, so there's yep. Why use the iron bucket? Because I have so many of them. I have so many different things that are automated at this point that use buckets. It's easier to just mass produce them. And iron, I have almost an infinite amount of at this point. 2,000 torches. It'd be a lot. Let's see. Yeah, RL Craft, that's the one. Yeah, I've heard it's a lot of fun. I saw some of the Achievement Hunter guys do a bit of a play in that, and that kind of interested me. To be honest, that's how I found this one. I started playing Minecraft when they started doing the videos in it years ago, and just kind of fell in love with the game. Yeah, Galacticraft, that's the one. Ooh, sorry if that was loud. Yeah, Galacticraft. I am tempted to jump in on that. I know that some of the other Let's Plays I've watched, Achievement Hunter and such, you get to a point where it almost becomes repetitious, but with a lot of the cool little build stuff, where you're not stuck trying to entertain people like they are, it might be just kind of fun to get in there and see what all you could do with it. So I'm thinking about doing one in that as well, and just other stuff that's out there. I mean, there's a lot of really fun mods, and by the time I get a few of those under my belt, probably there'll be a Sky Factory 4 at that point. Go into my inventory. There we go. And I do not have enough Inferium seeds. Okay. We're going back for seeds. Okay. Shoot out of there. But yeah, definitely want to do other ones as well. And I'm going to try to start streaming more as well. Especially when I get a lot of requests for showing how to specifically do things that may not tend as well to actually doing it in one of the tutorials. I try to keep my tutorials relatively short. I try not to go more than 10 to 12 minutes. I know that when I first started playing and I was looking for help, there's nothing more annoying than a 60-minute Let's Play and you're trying to find that 5-minute spot somewhere in there that shows you how to do the one thing you're looking for. That's why I started making mine, and just make a little bit of stuff, short tutorials that kind of get to the point. So being able to do that for other games and such as well would be pretty cool. So definitely jump on some of that. Again, the game is lagging a little bit today because I've been having a little bit of PC issues, so I apologize if you guys lose some frames or if we get stuck on a screen. If I lose the whole game, it may take a minute to boot back up. But again, a big part of the whole reason I started streaming again is this weekend I'll be participating in the Extra Life charity at between 10 and 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to jump on and stream for about, goal's 12 hours at this point, stream till about 10 in the morning. What am I here for? Oh yeah, seeds. And trying to raise money for the Extra Life charity. 1, Tier 2, Tier 5. I've already had several donations. I got my donation page up, so that's pretty cool. Again, watching a lot of other people I know participating in it. This will be the first year that I get to, so I'm kind of excited about that. You know, help a good charity. So, the creator of Sky Factory 4 plans. There's already creating Sky Factory 5. Also love your tutorials. They are fantastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's kind of my goal, just to make very simple, short videos that get the point across. Sometimes I have to do multiple videos to cover a specific topic, but I'd rather keep them relatively short so people aren't stuck watching for an hour if they just don't need all of that kind of thing. I haven't heard anything about Sky Factory 5 yet. I haven't seen any posts or anything of it, but with this, as successful as 3 is, and 3 was and 4 is now, I definitely wouldn't be surprised. I hope so, because I really like it. I really liked 3. I played it for a long time, and I just kind of started getting into the videos of that when 4 came out, so I had some tutorials on 3, and I might go back and do a few more last-minute videos in 3, so I've had some people requesting some of the specific stuff that didn't carry over to 4, so I may jump in there and do some Sky Factory 3 tutorials here in the next little bit, just for the specially requested ones. But definitely, they make a 5, I'll be right back in it again. I really prefer the saplings of 4 over the sifting of 3, even though that could be automated too. I just like this better. Extra life stream. Do viewers just watching help, even if they don't donate directly and stuff? Yeah, I mean, even if you're in, definitely, if you just share the post, throw it on your social medias, just get some attention to it. That's awesome. Getting the word out is great. If you can't donate, that's totally fine. Just come by, hang out. It can help, definitely, because the more people that are watching a stream, the more people might jump in and watch the stream. They see those higher views, people will jump in as well. So yeah, just hanging out's awesome. If you can't afford to throw anything in, that's totally fine. I'm in the same boat a lot of times. I don't have the money to do it either. So this was just an opportunity that I had. I couldn't get the day off work, unfortunately. So I'm going to work a 10-hour shift, and then I'm going to come home and do this for 12 hours. But I'm hoping next year that I can try to do a full 24-hour stream. That's the goal. Try to do it for a longer period, but I've already had some donations on my Facebook donation page that I set up for this, so that was really cool, and definitely hope to hopefully pull up some more. I set a goal of $250. If I overshoot that, that'd be awesome. If I don't hit it, that's cool too. I didn't know really with the first time doing it what a good goal would be to start with, so I tried that. See, which one is better, Sky Factory 3 or 4? It really comes down to preference. There are some things in 3 that I really liked. I liked the chickens. The chickens were fun. I think they're way better than the hogs myself. The hogs aren't horrible, but I just thought the chickens were more fun. I liked the, combining them and leveling them up. I am notorious for enjoying the most boring, grindy stuff of games. Even when I played World of Warcraft, I liked all the boring, grindy stuff nobody else wanted to do. So I liked the chickens and all the work that went in with them. Did I lock those off? I did again. Okay. Let's get rid of that real quick. And that. And that. Okay. But 3 did have some really cool stuff in it. I like the saplings over the sifting because it's easy to automate that pretty early. All right. What's your occupation? Don't mind. No, don't mind at all. I work at a call center. I work for I can't say which one, but I work for one of the large cell phone companies. And so I work in retention. So if you want to cancel your service, you talk to me. If you're angry and you want to speak to a supervisor, you talk to me. So I spend all day helping people out, billing, technical assistance, getting them new phones, that kind of stuff. Kind of tedious, but I've been doing call center work for quite a long time. I used to work for a security company as a team manager for several years, 7.5 years actually, doing the same type of thing in the middle of the night. Thank you, Illustriel. Thanks for swiping by. Illustriel is a good friend of mine who also worked at the same security company, or as we like to call it, hell. But yes, we worked there for a very long time, and I have a lot of really interesting stories because I worked third shift, so that's when all the special people came out, and there are a lot more special people out there than you would think. Sometime you guys are hanging around, I'll tell you some interesting call center stories. I kid you not, you will be entertained. But back on to answer the question earlier, yes, Extra Life, even if you can just come by and hang out, play some, watch, chat, that would be awesome. We appreciate any participation, any time that you have. You want to donate to just hanging out, that would be awesome. I'd love to have as many people by as I possibly can. But if you just jumped in, I am going to be streaming for, the goal is 12 hours straight, starting at between 10 or 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard on November the 2nd, as that's going to be my Extra Life stream. And I'm under Team Rooster Teeth, so if you're familiar with Rooster Teeth, my donations go under their total as well, because I am a part of that team. So it's just really awesome to get to do that. A good friend of mine has a daughter who was helped by Children's Hospital. She was born with, but very early in life, like as a baby, got really, really bad cancer and such. She's totally fine now, but she had some very rough years, and they were great to her. And she's one of the actual spokespeople for Children's Miracle Network and such. So it's pretty awesome to be able to help support that charity. It meant so much to their family, and they mean so much to me. So it's nice to be able to be a part of that. All right, so I think we have most of this. Let's see, playing some Alpha 18 on 7 days. Yeah, I've jumped on some Alpha 18 already. I've played it a little bit. Seems okay so far. I did a lot of 17. Okay, good. That's not blocking up. And I enjoyed 17. I liked the new mechanics of it, but I don't know. I've always been a fan of, let me see, the boring stuff, like I mentioned earlier. I like the boring, grindy stuff. I like to dig a hole down and build a whole underground thing. And now the zombies just tear down underground. Kind of makes that almost impossible. Not that I do it to hide. It's just kind of fun, I like the monotonous digging all night, building a cool maze underground. It kind of was taken away, so it's a lot harder to do that now. But I do like the way the weapons work now, where you just find the weapons and you don't have to put all the parts together, and I like the mods. So I dabbled with 18 a little bit. I'm probably going to try to stream some of that. I may even look to doing that part of the Extra Life stream if people are up for that. It's just going to depend. That game is a little bit more PC heavy, so it bogs down my computer a little bit. I'm going to have to test it out to see whether or not I can handle that and streaming at the same time. But yes, it is almost Halloween. I love Halloween. It is my favorite holiday, which I think is probably most people's favorite holiday. Some people like Christmas, but, I try not to blame them too much. I like Christmas as well, but I like Halloween. I'm not going to get to do much for Halloween this year, but I'm going to give up candy. Let's see, that's not fair. Alpha 18 does incent doing more than crafting. And that's true. That's true. Yeah, 18 really, really does. 18 really, really focuses heavy on the crafting and exploring and surviving and combat, and that's cool. And I like that all the monsters don't drop loot now. I wouldn't mind seeing them drop it a little bit more often, but just having the bodies full of stuff, and after your first horde night, you've got everything because it just fell on the ground, does get a little bit boring. Am I doing a Halloween stream? I may. I will be joining my wife to give out Halloween candy to the kids in the neighborhood. That's usually over by 9, and I do have to work the next day, so I may jump on for a couple of hours that night. If so, it probably won't be till about 9 or 10 Eastern. I'm on the East Coast, so everything I post is Eastern Standard. But I'd like to try to jump on and do Halloween stream, because I'm normally off Thursdays. I think I'm going to try to make Monday night my streaming night for sure. Maybe Thursdays as well. But I got to make sure I have to dedicate time to also putting the videos together and the tutorials and getting that up. Which is something I'm actually going to go work on a little bit of that here in just a second. Because this is completely done. This compact machine is now fully automated. So let's jump back to the overworld. So yeah, it'd be cool to do a Halloween stream. I enjoy Halloween. My house is Halloweeny year-round. I've got tons of toys and action figures and posters. Speaking of cool things, I got, Illustriel, you'll appreciate this. I got this at a store the other day for only $4. This is a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure picture frame. And anyone that knows me knows my love for Keanu is unending. I am a big Keanu Reeves fan, so I'm going to put that on my desk at work, and I think I may, just for laughs, put a picture of Keanu in the Keanu frame for a couple weeks, get the laughs, and then I'll put a picture of my wife in there, maybe. But it's pretty awesome. I got it for like $4 at a used store, and it was brand new, never been opened, so I was pretty happy about that. All right, so let's put this stuff away, because we are done with that, and we'll make sure that the Supremeium is working. And I'm not going to need the building gadget or the shrinking for a little bit. All right, let's take a look. Supremeium. There it is. Hey, Soul, how's it going? There we go. So Supremeium is now fully automated, as are Superium, Intermedium, Prudentium, and Inferium. All of those are good. Multiple other ores are all coming in as well. That's 3 different types there on that one. And then over here, I'm working on automating hogs. Still got a couple bugs to work out in that one. Here I am doing sugarcane, and I've just been letting that sit there by itself. It's just compacting it so I can get the compact sugarcane advancement, and then this one's doing the same thing with netherrack. Let me see. Crack me up. Yeah. Keanu's my fan. I have... Oh, goodness. Let me see. I've got a 47 Ronin poster over there. Got an original Matrix poster over there. I've got all 3 John Wick movie posters now. My sister-in-law works... she's the manager of, actually, a movie theater. So now she hooks me up with some really cool posters. And she got my wife one from the most recent Hellboy, because my wife was a big fan of that. I was compact machines. Is wondering, can you put a compact machine inside a compact machine? Don't know. Let's try. That's a good question. Let's see what we can do. I know I've got some in here. I made a bunch. There we go. Grab a stack of those. Let's see. Where have I got room? I got room in the hogs. Let's go in the hogs. We'll see if a compact machine will work inside of a compact machine. If so, I'm totally going to do that as an Inception tutorial. That would be cool. All right, so here we are in hogs. Like I said, this is a work in process. Please ignore that and all my silly piggies. All right, so let me see. Drop another one. See if we can go into that. Oh, all right. Did it work? Okay, it kicked me back out. We're gonna try that again. I may have broke the Matrix. I like movies. I have a lot of cool movie posters. I've got 13th Warrior. I've got an original Shawshank Redemption. I have probably like 8 Crow posters, but clearly that's my favorite, hence the name. A lot of people ask, did I get that from League of Legends? Okay, well, I'm in a compact machine inside a compact machine. Huh, cool, that works. All right, let's just test and make sure that it's a visual. Just throw some wood down there so I can look at it from outside. Let's see how deep. I wonder if this will break the game. I will try one more. It works. Okay. Throw those down just for visual. Let's exit. So if I go look at that one, it's available. Go look at that one. I'm going to have so much fun with this. Thank you so much for asking that question. I am totally going to be doing a tutorial on this because that is cool. You could literally have everything that I built out there, all the stuff we just looked at, I could move inside of another compact machine. Can I make a max size inside of a max size? I don't think you can make one. If I'm correct, I don't think there's enough space. I could be wrong. I've not tried. But that would be interesting. Are there cords well inside a kind of see? Yes. So again, thank you for the idea. Who threw it out here? I appreciate that. Give me 1 second here. Click on that. Oh, wow. That is cool. Well, thank you again. See? Streaming's awesome. You guys come up with better stuff than I do. All right, then. Okay, so, and again, we'll go ahead and shut that down for a minute. And some of you folks were not here earlier, so I'm going to give just a real brief look at, put that away. So this is my current creative world, or not creative, survival world. In there's all of my compact machines. That's my original farm. Still got hogs automated over there, as well as sewage automating. That is my automatic wither killer. That is my library for enchanting, as well as all the different manuals and books I've come across. My wall of weapons and armor that I've come across. This is of course, smeltery, which right now I'm making cookies, because I'm trying to get the cookie advancement. I got my tinker stuff. This over here automates making salt brine. Of course, I've got my laser drill. I haven't checked on that in a while. Okay. It's mining just miscellaneous ores. pressurized reaction chamber. What I like to do for my machines is I put a battery, then I use an energy extraction cable just going down, and then I surround it with items. So it gives me a lot of options there. I made a bucket of chicken. I'm in the process of making a chicken statue for said chicken. I need a name for the chicken. Anyone got a name? Looking for names. Need a chicken name. Throw some out there. I'd like to see what you got. Made one side of the compact machine, side of another, and it was big enough to keep going. You might be able to do the max size, but I do think you can just build down infinitely. That would be cool. The ones I were dropping were max size ones. So I went in, I think it was 4 deep at that point. So that's pretty cool. Some of these machines are set to automatically feed into my storage system. Things I use a lot, like manufactories, uncrafting grinders for stuff that I don't need. Seed processor. What have I got working here? That's my isotope separator. I use that a lot. This little smelter I use mostly just to make glass when I need glass. This is my astral sorcery area. I'm just getting into that. So Chick Norris, that's a good one. If anybody can top Chick Norris, I'd like to see it. This is where I got the advancement to fill up the filing cabinet folder. I'm working on the black hole tank to maximum fill that up to get that advancement. This is the regular black hole, filling that up as well. And then this monstrosity is something that is an entire process to set up the crystallizer to make specific crystals that I can't remember the name of right now that I needed. But yeah, this process of stuff, I gotta drop a water block down here, and it runs into that machine, electrolytic separator, which puts fluid into that, moves over there. This runs off of sulfur. And then basically the whole point is the fluids just keep going up, changing into different fluids until it gets to the top. The problem I've run into is that I need one specific fluid in the crystallizer, and it's the one that would come in this slot, but the sulfuric acid comes a lot faster. It builds up quicker, and it keeps overriding it and then putting the wrong fluid and blocking up the tank. So it's this last spot. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to block that to keep it from happening. But something I'm working on. Transor specs. Here we go. Let's see here. This is my mob spawner. Before I got to fission reactor, I was using mostly solar, and those were over here, and all just wirelessly going over to that. And till the hen, Birdzilla. There you go. This room is where, when I needed specific mobs early on, I would just come in to put seeds in, like wither skeletons. When I was farming wither skulls before I had the essences and I was doing it through farming, there's a little room that I could just drop it in, grow and kill and keep them contained. And then I had just a little item collector, so as I killed stuff, it just all pulled in there. I didn't have to worry about it. And then this is where I get my XP that I use to power up my Android abilities. I got 3 of those, and those build up over time. And then down here underneath is where I run my simple storage cabinets. I built all these very early on. Every so often I throw a folder in if I make something new, but I know there's other storages, ME storages and stuff, but I've got so much involved with this, I'm just leaving it here. It serves my purposes just fine. And then I've got all my automated saplings with the best mulch possible. Clucky cheese. Han Affleck. Hen Solo? Did somebody say that? Yep, there it is. I thought I saw that. So yeah, before I could fly and such, I had a little stair set that I used to come down here for that. And then over here is where I do my compact machines. Just had that a little bit aside. And then over here, let's see, what do we got up top? I've got automated lava, which is being wirelessly sent into everything that needs lava, such as my smeltery, so I never had to fill it. This is automated obsidian. So that's automatically making obsidian, putting that directly into my simple storage. This is an automated, what am I making this? IDHP pills off of this one. Mission to passively friend an Enderman using passive syringe. Nice. Princess Leia. That's good. Assassin, you got a lot of good chicken ideas. So this is my current fission reactor. I've just got basically the 3 corners built up now. That's providing me with pretty much all the power that I need as I need it. It's rare I have to go in here and throw any fuel into it. I guess I could throw a few in there. I keep some just in case. And let's see, we'll put those in. Take those out. This is my fusion reactor. I'm still working on this one. I've got it pretty much built. I just have to power it and get it turned on. I got to put on the coolings and such, but I kind of got sidetracked with my compact machines because I did have a very large farm where everything was just growing out here, and it really lagged me out pretty bad. That's why I started putting everything in the compact machine to get less things moving around. So all my processes, a lot of these processes, these machines, I'm going to clean all these up, reorganize them, and then get them all so they'll automate directly into storage. But this was a big farm here, but I've changed it all and then built this room just for compact machines. All right, so that's pretty much this. Oh yeah, over here is my wall of cakes, and these are the ender books from each of the zones that I go to. So when I go to a specific zone, I just grab it and take it with me. I can pour it around as I need to. Oh yeah, the fuel, I forgot about that. So I'm done with the fuel. I throw that in a fuel reprocessor, breaks that down to components, automatically feeds it directly into my storage. TBU fuel and the fission. Yeah, I'm just using TBU because it's so easy to make. And like I said, I just put 5 or 6 in there. I can play for 3 or 4 hours with that thing getting to half power where it's at right now. And what I have more than cools it, so I don't have to worry about any type of meltdown. It's not going to liquefy it. 'Cause my first one, I made that mistake, and it did melt all over the world. But the TBU fuel is very basic. There are better fuels that would give more. I just don't need it at this point. You know, if I was playing on a group server or something and we were powering stuff everywhere, it might be a little bit different. As you can see up on mine, I've got all the different wireless, I just pointed, you can't see where I'm pointing, all the wireless energy transfer to all the different locations. I could just surround that thing and put them out everywhere. Make the best chicken, your excellency. All right, so then this last little thing over here, this is just my automatic fishing. And that's just been gathering me fish forever. This is my head collection. Just for the fun of it. And that over there is just where I do my tutorials when I have to do a tutorial in survival. You know, some of this stuff does not work in creative as well, or you don't get the same effect. So sometimes I have to do a tutorial here. So I have this and one that's almost identical to it built in an actual creative world. Actually, I have 2 in a creative world that I switch back and forth as needed. But I got portal guns just to help me get around a little bit quicker. So the other thing I needed to do today was I needed to finish with Exorcist. I needed to go into, where am I at? Yeah, we're going into Twilight Forest. I released a video today doing a very basic introduction to the Twilight Forest, and I'm going to be putting together another one showing a fight with each of the bosses and the order that it needs to be done. So I'm right now, to be able to do that correctly, I'm going to have to do it in survival. Stumbling over my words today. So I'm just building a little place and getting that started. So I'm going to give the world a second to load up here. And whoop. All right, where's my door? Squirrels, chickens everywhere. There it is. Okay, so this is basically going to be, I got an egg. Get out of here. This is going to be my tutorial room. So basically I'm just going around right now and I'm finding all of the different bosses and then making a portal to them. So that way when I go there, for example, the first one's a Naga. Pop out here, I have a Naga to fight. So I can show how to do that in the tutorial. So I can just go through and show each of the bosses in order. I've got an advancements table down here. So that will show the steps. I'm not going to show every single thing. I'm just going to show the ones that are basically progression worthy. Like this one here is craft the map, craft the magic map. You don't have to do those to get to the end. That's the thing you need to get the advancement. I can do something on that separate, but you have to beat the Naga in order to get to the Twilight Lich. You have to beat the Twilight Lich to be able to unlock the next ones, and so on and so forth. So doing that order to kind of show people, and then to actually show the battles. I may have to break it into 2 because there's so many different fights, but I want to be able to show the battles as well so you have an idea of how to fight them. Kind of help out there. Let's see, 213 until The Last of Us Part 2 comes out. Never played Last of Us. Not played that. I see. Cyberpunk is the game I'm looking forward to probably next. Keanu. I mean, I was not really on my radar until that happened. But all right, so we got the Hydra. Where's the Hydra? There's the Hydra. So next is, I need the Knight's Tomb. So now the goal is to find a Knight's Tomb that I haven't already killed. And that's the problem. Pull up my map here. Well, eventually. Twilight Forest portal. Early on in one of my playthroughs, all my farm animals moved to the Twilight Forest. Come back to if I can. Peace. Thanks, Richard. You have a great day. I appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you. Yeah, that'll be this Saturday the 2nd. Okay, so there's the map. For some reason it's not loading all the way, but that's alright. Alright, so I've got a whole bunch of stuff. The map is not loading correctly. Great. Why not? Alright. Try that again. Day, no, layers. Is that where I'm at? No, it's not that. Show caves, no. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. I just need my portal gun. So I need the 6th portal gun. We're going to pop that here. And now we have to go find a Knight's Tomb. Let's see. Coming back for extra life again, peace. I have a strict house and like... yeah, I like order. I like to try to make my stuff all as much with symmetry as I possibly can. This map is going to bug me so bad. No. Why is it not giving me... Oh, that's right. I got my waypoints. Got that. There we go. I had clicked something wrong. Much better. Alright, so looking for a Knight's Tomb. Here's a few of them over there. Alright, let's go that way. And make sure we're heading the right direction. Yes. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the extra live stream. If you just joined in, this upcoming Saturday, November the 2nd, I will be doing a live stream starting at about 10 to 10:30 p.m. I'm going to live stream for, the goal is 12 hours straight till 10:30 a.m. Well, I can tell from that one, I've been here before. Going to be trying to raise money for the Extra Life charity. My team, I'm under Team Rooster Teeth, so any donations that are made here do go towards the Rooster Teeth channel total as well. But we're trying to make money for children's hospitals. Mine specifically, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee, so mine go to the East Tennessee Children's Hospital. That's what I'm going to be specifically going for, and 100% of all donations do go directly to that charity. None of it comes to me or anyone else. It goes right there. So please swing by. I'll have some more information up about that. There's a little video talking about it on my channel already, but I'll do something a little bit more in-depth when we get closer with announcements and such. I'm hoping to have some new stuff out there. I have Rooster Teeth, yes. Let's see, is Android better than Supremeium armor set? I'm both. I'm an Android. So right now I am an Android and I'm wearing Supremeium armor. So I've got both on right now. You can see on the left-hand side of the screen there, those are my Android armor pieces I'm wearing, and in the top left I've got the Android skills. So yeah, I'm using both of the things, armor on top of it. And I really enjoy the Android stuff. I waited on that a while because I knew it's pretty broken. You get pretty powerful pretty quickly. So I did not want to... I like it to be challenging while I'm playing the game myself. But yes, as for the stream this weekend, I have commissioned some art. I have some people who are going to be putting together some emojis and such, and icons next to people's names. I'll be throwing out memberships. I'm going to be starting to do that this weekend, because I'm going to start streaming more. I'm going to have some members-only stuff hopefully pop up eventually. Maybe even some stream stuff that way. Not totally sure yet. It's something new that I haven't really messed with before, but I'm at the point where I can use it. Alright, so a trophy can go there, and then I can go inside. Okay, I don't think I have beat this one yet. I have not. Okay, so basically, I just need to find the dude. Alright. You are very welcome. Let's see, are you in there? No. There we go. That's him. I have not done him yet. Excellent. Sweet deal. Alright, so that's going to help. Let me grab that and some of those. And we'll put that here. Oh no. Boop, 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 boop. And there we go. Excellent. All right, so now put that up there, and I think I had some signs still, did I not? Yes, I did. And that is the night boss. All right, so that is all the bosses except for the last one. So my concern is that technically when you go into the JEI and you look up portal guns, it gives you 6. Now, this is something I'm not sure about, but it gives you 6 of them. And I can have 6 and use them here in the Twilight, and they do not conflict with the guns that I use back on the overworld. But just because there's 6, does that mean I can only make 6? Can there be more than 6? If I make a 7th one to take me to the final boss, is that going to destroy my first one? Hence my concern. So I'd like to try. I want to do it as safely as possible. So it reminds me of a boss from Zelda: Link to the Past. I thought the exact same thing. Yes, it's a cool design. I like it. Again, once you're able to fly, a lot of the bosses aren't that hard because you can just dig through the wall and go in where they are. You don't have to fight all the way through the castles and such, which is what I'm going to do for the tutorial. Nobody wants to see me wandering around a castle for 15 minutes. So each one of these takes me to a boss. Like here I'm the Lich. Lich is right up there. I already know where he is. And what do I got here? This is the Yeti. Yeti's directly beneath of me. And then this is the Snow Queen. I'm right inside the level, but she's just right up top. I just got to dig a hole in the side of the wall. And then this is the Hydra. Well, would be if it loaded. Uh-oh. The world has disappeared. Intriguing. What have I done? All right, let's try this. Uh-oh. I didn't think so. So, we have broken the world. This is a new one. I am outside. Most intriguing. All right, there's me. Odd. Let's see. Oh, let's see if going back to the regular world will help. An emergency overworld cake. That's all right. Hopefully she just boot up when I come back. Hopefully. Yep. Okay, good. So the world is not completely destroyed. That's all right. I need to come back here for a portal gun anyways. I think I was going through portal guns, or going through portals probably a little bit too quickly, that it was just more than the world could handle. So, let me see. Chell, Atlas, Peabody, Inventory Type 2, Creative Inventory Type 3. Alright, we're going to try to make one extra one. Well, we're going to try to make one extra one and see how bad that ruins the world. Let's go in there. We'll make another one. Alright. Yeah, I like the Twilight Forest. I had not really used it much in other stuff that I'd done. I'd done a mashup with some friends before where a friend of mine just pulled a bunch of mods in and we played on that for a little while on a server. And I think it was there, but I didn't do much in it. So Sky Factory was my first glimpse into that. And I like it a lot. I'd really like to see what it looks like without Sky Factory. You actually have to wander through woods and stuff to get to the actual place. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So I may just do some tutorials or even some videos just playing a single mod instead of a mod pack to kind of cover some of those things and see what people think. But that will probably be a little bit in the future. All right, so now let's go see if the world is still busted in the Twilight Forest. Let's try that again. Hey, there we go. Visions are back. Okay. And I am going to have to mark which side my door is on because I keep forgetting. It's always the last one. Okay. All right, so we're going to try something stupid. All right, we're going to go through this portal here. There's my Naga. I'm going to set a waypoint here so I know where it is, just in case I lose this portal. All right. Alright, so I've got my Naga. So now we're going to shoot another portal and see what it does. Ooh! I think you can have more than 6. See, on the Twilight Forest site, it shows an actual forest setup with that, which looks cool. Yeah, I saw a couple of videos where people played it as well, and the forest biomes themselves look really cool and can be really different from place to place. So I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like normally. I'm just so much into this game right now. I've not jumped to any other mod packs. I'd started Galacticraft like a week before Sky Factory 4 came out. I didn't get very far at all, and I just kind of abandoned it for Sky Factory 4. So Galacticraft is one I'm definitely going to do more work in. Let's make sure that portal still works. Yes, it does. All right, actually, where does this take me? Nowhere. Good. Okay. So if that's the case, I need a frame, because that's where that portal gun's going to go. Boop. And this is going to be, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, the end boss. I need a ghast. This one's going to be a little bit harder to find because I've killed so many of them already. Leveling up my ghast kills. Let's see. There's one. Doesn't look like I've done that one. Alright. Where am I? Oh, it's almost straight north. Okay. Am I looking north? I am not. Now I'm looking north. There we go. So yeah, Galacticraft is definitely on my list. And then this new RL Minecraft looks pretty sweet. There's a lot in that. I have a feeling that, to be honest, I could probably do a lot of tutorials in that once I get in there and start playing with it. That is, if people are interested in seeing me playing other stuff. I definitely wouldn't care to jump in and do some of that. I'd like to start making some more like Let's Play type videos as well, so I can put those on the channel for people who want to see that kind of thing, would like to see a little bit longer. I don't know whether I just want to film Let's Play videos or if I'd rather, do this, stream it, record it, and then throw it up somewhere. Not throw it up somewhere. Let's say load it up somewhere, and then people could watch it that way. Where are we at? There we are. How close are we? Straight up, okay. Twilight Forest is complete because that final castle looks cool. I agree. Yeah, the final castle looks great. I didn't realize it wasn't done, and I got there and it was disappointing. I was like, But yes, Arlcraft is evil. It looks interesting. Like I said, I saw the Achievement Hunter guys play a little bit. I think it was just Jack, Matt, and Ryan were doing it. I can't remember if it was a stream or not, but it looked cool. They were doing it with some really heavy graphics. I'm not sure my PC would handle that at this point. I'm hoping in the next year or so to really, really do a serious upgrade on my PC, but right now it is unfortunately not in the cards. Oh, that is not the one I was looking for. Darn it. Okay. So let me see. That's the final castle. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one. Okay, so I need one that looks like that. All right, let's see if we can find one. Where are we again? We're up there. All right, let's go this way. So now we're just going to search for a couple minutes. Sorry, this isn't super exciting, but this, like I said, a lot of times it's a 5 or 10 minute tutorial, and it takes me 2 hours to set it up ahead of time. It shouldn't take too long to actually film it. Defeating each of the bosses is pretty easy at the point that I'm at now. I don't have much that can damage me at the Android level I'm at. Let's see, where am I? That way? Let's go over here. See if I can find that video. But if they didn't have Michael with them, they need a Mogar with them. Yeah, they. It was just the 3 of them. I think they were testing it out to see if it was something that would work well for them. Maybe something to do after they were done with Sky Factory 4. I found Sky Factory through them. In fact, I found Minecraft through them, to be honest. I've been a member on their site for like 14 years at this point. So I've been watching their stuff since AH first came out, but I really enjoyed the first few Minecraft videos they made. Had Joel in it, where the Tower Pimps first got made and such, and it was entertaining. So I was like, I want to play that game. So I got into Minecraft, and I play Minecraft more than anything else. I play some other games as well. 7 Days to Die, I do that. Play some GTA, but nobody else I know plays GTA, so it's mostly just me playing solo. And on the servers and such, trying to run around and do different things, get cool cars or whatever. But Naga, where did I trigger a Naga? Oh, that's over there. Okay. But yeah, Mogar would have been cool. It was funny because in the video they get broken up pretty quickly and they're just trying to find each other. It was pretty funny. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking out that video. And again, that's how I found Extra Life and why I'm doing the stream this weekend. When I saw, I've been watching theirs since they started doing it, and always wanted to participate. And I was like, wow, this year my channel's kind of blown up successfully, and it's going well. I actually have people watching and such, so maybe I can do something to help out the charity. So I'm going to give it a shot this weekend. Today was kind of a dry run to see how well the streaming works. It seems to be going okay. So it took me hours to relearn how to connect everything back to YouTube because everything I had was linked to Twitch originally. So pretty much got everything up and running now. The only thing is I can't quite find out how to figure out how to connect the chat box to YouTube. From everything I'm seeing online, you can't. I don't know if you can or not, but everything I'm seeing, you can't. Oh, hey. I was looking for one of these. Huh. I'm going to make a waypoint here real quick. That's another video I wanted to do later. Let's see. Let's do waypoint. And we'll call that one RAM. Save. And I don't need the Naga, so I can remove that one. I'm not having a lot of luck finding ghasts. This has easily been the hardest one to find, has always been the gas. When I was looking for them myself and flying all over the place looking for them. And it's not easy. Where am I? I keep losing myself on the map. Ah, there I am. Let's go over here. But, hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. I hope I'm not boring you too badly. I'm going to start streaming more often. I think Monday's probably going to be my stream day for sure. I may try to do 2 days a week. I have 3 days off of work. I work 10-hour shifts. But I have at least one a day or so I got to spend with the wife. So, let's see. Work YouTube. We can look into other options. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm using the Streamlabs OBS for this. All that still works just fine. Took me a while to resync it in, but I got it all working. Put about 6 hours into it yesterday, just trying to make sure everything works. Uh-oh. Okay, lagged out for a second there. Oh, now I'm finding all sorts of the nights I was looking for earlier. Well, we may have to give this part up, and I may have to do that later, just because I don't want to bore you guys with me just flying around all day. Alright, well, it's not going to work. We'll go find something else. There we go. Well, at least I'm back. Alright, we'll throw that up there for now. We'll work on that guy later. But Twilight is lagging out a little bit, so we're going to go back to the overworld. Now, if the game will load. Oh, wow. I'm running into walls. Okay. Where's my cake? I need to put a cake in there. I'm going to remember to bring a cake back next time. Alright, let's see. I'm glad your channel's been blowing up lately. I'll work to make them the best I've seen, and it's awesome that more people are checking them out. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'd actually, my first channel was a weight loss channel. I had weight loss surgery a few years ago, and I lost over 200 pounds. So I was doing a blog, or vlog, I guess, on that every week, and just tips and stuff that I was learning going through that process, trying to help other people. And I started this channel at the same time and just threw a couple little short gameplay videos in there. There's a very early one where I made a underwater glass dome with a whole kingdom in it. If you ever want to see a cool little tour of that, that's one of the first videos I made in Minecraft. But, no, there we go. I kind of let it go and just didn't mess with it. I was really working on the weight loss one, but then I got to pretty much where I wanted to be weight size, and I ran out of stuff to talk about. I was like, oh, I'll check on the gaming channel, and I jumped on, and I had like 4 times the amount of subscribers on this channel than I did on the one that I was actually focusing on. I was like, wow, people are liking the few tutorials I put up there. So I got back into it again, and then luckily for me, after just a couple months of that, Sky Factory 4 came out, and really early on, there just wasn't a lot of people doing any tutorials. There's a lot now, but it was a big thing to be able to share with people, because like I said, I hated watching a 1 hour video when it says how to do this, and it's an hour, and the how-to is 5 minutes in there somewhere. It's a big, long Let's Play. And I'm going to have Let's Play videos, but my tutorials I wanted to be short and to the point, so I'll do that. And thank you very much for the congrats on the weight loss. I put a little bit back on this year, but that was to be expected. I knew that once I got down to my goal weight, I actually got almost 25 pounds below my original goal weight, just because I was doing so well, and then I kind of leveled off and then came back up to that. So I'm like floating 5 or 10 above what my goal weight was at this point. So it's cool. It changes the way I live. Like, there's a lot of things I just don't eat anymore. Some of it I probably could, but like a drug addict, I know that if I start living that life again, I'll just go back to being fat again. So there we go. Make sure that that's working. All right. So this is just me, personal advice that I like to do. When building a Sky Factory world like this, I highly recommend making your floor 2 blocks thick. And I say that because it's cool to have a chest there. Yes, you don't have to have a floor under the chest, but if you want to have things underneath, you don't have a bunch of chests just hanging out. And then whenever I put like these glow lamps like you're seeing there, whenever I put some up here, the redstone's in the middle, there's glow hanging down, so I can use them above and below. But I like to use 2, and I like to put my chest down on the floor because it just doesn't take up a lot of space. Let's see, prefer your tutorials. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I try. You know, it's a lot of fun making them. It's fun being able to help people. Especially I get emails and such. I've got an email set up specifically for the channel that's down in the description of my videos, and I've had just young kids and such mention me, and they're like, hey, really watch your videos. I don't have a lot of people to talk to about Sky Factory. Can I shoot you a question once in a while? By all means, yeah, hit me here, Twitter. I got a Facebook page. I have a social for pretty much everything about this now. So yeah, shoot me a message. If there's something I can help you with, I'm happy to try. And I think that's another cool feature of being able to stream, is going to be a point where people have specific questions they need answers for. Like earlier when we were looking at the compact machines. I didn't know, so we found out together. Something cool we can jump into, and now that I know that, I can make a little tutorial on that and show people that who weren't here for the stream. So it just kind of helps out everybody. But again, I try to keep my videos around at most 10 to 12 minutes. If I can shoot for 6 to 7 minutes is my goal on most of them. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes the topic we're doing is just a little bit too intense, or just too much content has to be in there. Oh, I need to power up real quick. Go over here. So I try to keep them short. But I appreciate that you enjoy them. That's why I make them. I don't think I'll ever get to the point where I'll be doing this for a living, but doing it as a side project and having so many positive reactions. I really have had really positive feedback. I've not had very much negative at all. There's always a couple people out there who just don't like something that somebody does, and that's fine. I haven't anybody being real bad to me yet, but yeah, everybody's been pretty supportive and complimentary, so I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in, and especially the folks that are subscribing, because that definitely helps. As my subscribers go up, it unlocks more features on Minecraft that I can then use to get back and do more stuff with. So, all right, 100% power. There we go. Actually, what's my experience at? 34? I might be able to get a new ability. Let's see what we got here real quick. Android station. What do we got? 26. I could bump that up. That's at 4. Let's do another healing one, since I'm going to be doing some fighting here soon. And let's go see if we have any extra XP in case we want to do it again. Let's see. Whoop. No, nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Oh, I think I just bled that dry when I was here earlier. Oh, 38. Okay. Woohoo. Yay. Okay, fly. Thank you. Alright. And we'll get, I think, can I afford the 4th level on that? I can. Nanobots 4-4. Excellent. Increased health. 350%. That's cool. If you see anything I'm walking by you have any questions about, feel free to throw it at me. Happy to answer anything I can. Alright, so we got Ultimate Singularity. I just finished making that this morning. I really want to see if I have Lumium. Are those two separate things, or did I just put the same thing twice and I spelled one wrong? I'm going to have to find out. Let's see. Well, get in my pocket. Pick it up. There we go. All right, so let's see what's in this one. I know that these are already fully built. If I did the same seed twice, I'm fine with that. I'll just have extra in there. I'm not too worried about that. Let's see. So that is Enderium, releasing the Wither in the Twilight Forest. No, I had not. Signalium, Lumium. Okay. Let's see if that's the same thing. Twilight Forest. No, I had not. It'd be much cooler if it was a full Twilight Forest. Flying around the void, I could very easily build a Wither spawner and not kill them. I did think about doing that. Building just a Wither builder and then letting them loose. Don't have the kill part of it, just to see what they do. So that was Luminium. Let's see what this one is. The only thing that I guess, and maybe it's just me and I haven't found the purpose for it yet, the only real disappointing thing about Sky Factory 4 for me so far has been Invar Lumium. So Lumium is different than... Okay, so they are different. All right. Has been the hunting realm, whatever it is. I have to look at the sign. I forget what it's called. Oh, the hunting dimension. Yeah, nothing's there. I mean, I just haven't really found anything here. If there's something there and I just haven't found it yet, I've flown all over and I haven't found anything. Lost cities are cool for 5 minutes. You know, you get in there and each little zone is pretty much the same. You can get some good ore there, but there's not really any challenges or any advancements that I've found in it. So they're cool for getting materials, but story-wise, they're nothing like the Twilight Forest. The Twilight Forest is just a huge chunk of what I did for a very long time, and I'm still working on some of the data models. So there's just a lot involved with that. I wish there was a little bit more of that. So I find your channel skipping over 30-minute videos. That's too long if you just want to know how to connect the machines. Exactly. And you know, and they're still putting them out trying to help. I'm not trying to slam people that are doing it. It's just their videos are really Let's Plays, and in those Let's Plays, you can learn how to do stuff. It's kind of what this stream is here today. It's a Let's Play. I'm running around, and you might see how to do something while I'm doing it. They're listed as a tutorial, though, is the problem. If it wasn't a tutorial, it's how to do this, it'd be a little bit of an issue, you know? You get to the point, I appreciate that. Well, thank you. And that's what I try to do. I try to keep them short so you're not spending your whole day. You want to play the game, not watch other people play the game. Well, when you're in the mood to play the game anyways. So I'd rather let everybody do that as much as possible. All right, so what have we got next? So we got Lumium, Invar, and Bronze. I guess we could do another compact machine. Build it from scratch. That's an option. Yeah, we can do that. Let's build up. Oh, I gotta check my cookies. 1 second. Check my cookies in the oven. Okay, they're good. I do not have my smeltery completely automated. I do still load it manually, just because I'm constantly having to change what I'm making. I have considered, at one point, putting a smeltery in different compact machines, and then having everything of a specific material go in there, feed out just like I'm doing with the mystical seeds and such. The mystical seeds are just so much faster. It's much easier to process. I don't have to put in trees. I don't have to siphon out the stuff I don't want. I don't have to make ambers and such. So if it's in Mysticraft or mystical farming, whatever it is, I'm going to do it there first. If I can't find it there, I may do one. When you get some free time in the next few days, message me. I've had some big things happen recently that I haven't had a chance to talk about, but it's off topic. Yeah, sure thing, sir. I will message you. Have yourself a good day, and thank you for stopping by. All right, where were we? All right, we're going to fiddle with a compact machine. Let's build one from scratch. Well, we have the compact machine. Let's build. What do I need? All right, what have I got in my backpack? I got a water. I got that. Let's organize that a little better. Okay, so I already have the seeds. I want to do one for Electrum, Graphite, and Thorium. I'm going to need more Thorium seeds. Yes. Okay. As for building mob farms, it has increased spawns or something like that. I agree. Yeah, it definitely... Stuff spawns there like crazy. And my thing is, like, I just don't find that I need it, you know? Again, I could get the same thing from one of the biomes in the Twilight Forest. If you bust in one of those hills, there's like 5 or 6 mob spawners in there. Those things fill up consistently. You could build a mob spawner inside that hill itself with all the mob spawners around it, your mob farm, and it would just constantly filter them. The problem is, when you leave some of those zones, they may not continuously working. And I know that there's things like chunk loaders and such, but it still can get a little laggy there. So I like to try to keep everything within a zone. I have considered trying to build a base like I have here in a different world. So make the overworld a secondary world and say live in the Twilight Forest or live in the Nether, for example. I think that might be a kind of cool variant to the game, to build a world and say, okay, I'm not allowed to come back to the overworld other than to port to other portals, go from the overworld to something else. Because it dawns on me, I guess like you could put cakes in the Nether to take you to other zones. So you could hypothetically go into the Twilight Forest and go to the hunting and go to the Nether and never once come to the overworld. So that might be a cool challenge to play it that way. Once you have the ability to make the cakes and get there, you have to live there. Lost Cities would be a great one to start at, because there's a lot of basic things there. Let's see. I haven't played. The system can easily saturate with materials. I'm just worried that it can crash the system. Yes, it can. It can get bogged down, but that's why the compact machines help with that. So in each one of these compact machines, I have 3 specific types of seeds that are forming. They're harvested. If you look in the top there, I'm pointing again. If you look here, you see I've got a trash can on each level. Everything that I don't need, anything that makes outside of the specific essence, just goes into that. So everything just gets trashed. So if I have, the fertilized essence and things, I don't need that. All of it gets junked. So the only thing that's actually coming out of the compact machine is the ore specifically already in ingots. So all of it's contained inside, including the forming it process, the auto crafters, all of that is inside. I also want, an important thing to me is I want the power to be self-sufficient. So while I know there's ways to run power in and out of your compact machine, I use, if you look down here in the bottom corner, a combustible generator with a stack of speed modifiers. I have a chest with just 2 of any type of sapling. And then the wood logs keep the combustion, I guess when there I'll show it, the combustion engine going at an incredibly fast rate. And then I have another trash can that takes all of everything else into the trash. So when you have 2 blue mulch in a chest, it's going to keep making logs. It's making it quicker than this can burn it. But even when you go on it, when you have it on high speed, it's just constantly making power. And that's just with 1 stack of speed modifiers. I've built a lot of stuff in compact machines, and I have yet to have this setup not have enough power to run everything. Like in this one here, it's running just 1 auto crafter and 3 harvesters. But in the Supremeium one, it's running 5 auto crafters, 3 harvesters, and everything else. So the power is completely self-sufficient in each one of these compact machines. There's no draw on it from outside. So it's super easy. Haven't played Minecraft in a couple years. I'm looking to get back into it in the mod packs. Is mod pack self-explanatory? Yeah, you can. I mean, I figured it out on my own. The Sky Factory is a mesh of multiple mod packs. Of course, I'll put it together. Probably know that. And some of them are pretty standard, especially like the Nether. The Nether is pretty much the same as a regular Nether in this one. It wasn't in Sky Factory 3. It was just a void, and I didn't like that as much. I like the Nether actually having some texture here. And you can get a lot of the cool ores and stuff you need from the other zones. But it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think it's too hard. And then, of course, if you find anything you have questions about, let me know. I've been trying to put up a tutorial for everything that someone might need at one point or another. All right, so let's build our next compact machine. No, that's the wrong button. That is also the wrong button. That's the right button. There we go. We need 1, and we need dirt, and we need wood. And we've already got that. Not going to need the signs. Not going to need the chiseled stone. That I'll need. Is that enough wood? I don't think that's enough wood. Let's get some more wood. Yes, I think that Sky Factory is a pretty easy thing to get into. There is some advanced stuff into it, but a lot of that you don't have to do. If you get to the point you're building the giant fission reactors and fusion reactors, we're trying to automate complicated processes. That can be a little more advanced, but most of the things that I automate don't have to be automated. So, hopefully you enjoy the game. Oh, you're very welcome. Hope you give it a shot and you like it. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. I'd be happy to try and help. All right, so we're going to build this right here because I can move it in there when I'm done. I like to be right next here in case I have to pop out in case I forgot something. Let's go inside. Compact machine. All right. Let's go over here. Come on. Ooh, it's lagging a little. There we go. Do that. And let's see. How big is this? My game is freezing up a little bit. I apologize. Hopefully, it's not going to be there permanently. Well, I was going to hope to build something in the compact machine. Let's try it again. All right. You. All right. And then set our spawn point for there. That'll work. And I need dirt. Let me see. ME storage pretty complicated. Yes, ME storage is very complicated, especially if you have a really high content simple storage like I do. Trying to convert all of that into ME is just more of a headache than I want to mess with. So I'm sticking with the simple storage, and I like simple storage. I mean, there's not much that I can't automatically set up in it that I have to do in ME. And I'm not going to say ME doesn't have its perks as well, but I just prefer to have the simple storage. I think it's pretty user-friendly. And yeah, it can take up a little space with a lot of filing cabinets, but once you get into the game, if you just make a folder as you're finding an item and slap it in a random chest. When I first started out, I was naming what was in every chest. Ended up being a waste of time. I just didn't need it. So I would recommend not wasting your time with that. Just go ahead and throw it in any old thing, because once you've got your computer built, you are not going to need anything else. All right. Did I get them all? I did. All right. And you. And you. There's that one. And then you have to go down 4. There we go. Right? Is that right? 4? 1, 2. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wood. All right. Let's get some dirt. Yeah, ME storage. I have a tutorial on the basics of setting up ME storage. I've used it before. I just, like I said, I don't feel that the return is worth the complication. And other people, I'm sure, disagree, and that is totally cool. I think that everybody should give it a shot, see which fits their play style better. I just prefer simple storage. Especially, like I said, once you've got so much of it already integrated into your system, there's really not a benefit to try to spend countless hours moving everything into an ME when you can do pretty much everything in the simple already. All right, well, that's good. There's our basics. Let's get this thing powered. All right, I'm not going to need you, or you. I am going to need a stack of modifiers, wood. I'm going to need energy extraction cables, item extraction cables. What else am I looking for? That, auto crafters. Where's my chests? Chests, energy cables, trash void, that. Is that everything? Oh, I'll need bonsai and mulch, some saplings, some of those. Okay, there we go. Let's get started. So we'll start with our harvester, because that goes in the middle. Pop it there. Go with our upgradable generator, goes there. Give it a stack of modifiers, groovy. Then we need our chests. I'll do a double. And then on top of them we need item extraction cables. Do one of those here, one of those here. This one we are going to blacklist wood. This one we are going to whitelist wood, so that way everything else that gets made goes into the trash can. Easy. How often do you stream? This is actually my first stream on YouTube. I used to stream a lot on Twitch, but then kind of got away from that. I'm hoping to stream at least once a week. I think Mondays are probably going to be the main day that I do it. I may try to do it a little bit on Thursdays as well. This upcoming Thursday is Halloween, so depending on how late the trick-or-treaters stop, I may jump on and do a short Halloween one for an hour or two. But of course, if you weren't here earlier, on Saturday, the 2nd, I'm going to be doing a 12-hour stream starting at 10 to 10:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be doing a charity stream raising money for the Extra Life charity. So if anybody's free, if you're here and I wasn't talking about earlier, it'd be awesome if you swung by. Even if you can't donate, that's fine. Come by, chat, hang out. I may throw some Jackbox games in, play that with the community as well. It doesn't have to just be Sky Factory, especially for 12 hours. You guys get bored of me talking about Sky Factory. But we'll probably have some Sky Factory in there. I may try to build something Halloween kind of themed in Sky Factory, I'm thinking. See if I have the time to put that together this week, where maybe just a short little mini game or something that I can do in Sky Factory to play with the crowd and the audience, if you will. But we've got other stuff as well. I may throw in some 7 Days to Die, kill some zombies for Halloween, who knows. But yeah, we're definitely going to be hanging out for a while, so it'd be awesome if anybody wants to swing by. If you know anybody who might be interested in donating as well, or you don't mind, spread the word on your socials. I've been posting about it on Twitter. I have a fundraiser linked to my Facebook as well. So if you donate there, it goes directly towards my Extra Life goal, the Extra Life charity. And of course, I'm under Team Rooster Teeth. So if you're a Rooster Teeth fan, all of the funds that I make on the charity does go towards the Rooster Teeth total as well, as I am under that team. So it would be awesome if anybody felt like swinging by. So, yeah, I'm going to try stream more now that I finally got it set up. This is my first stream, but I'm going to probably be posting them as well on the channel, or leaving them up where people can watch them. It's one of the things that I'm liking a little bit more about YouTube versus Twitch. Since I already have an audience here, and this is where people know to come find my videos, I just think it's a great opportunity to share it with everybody, All right. I know what I forgot. I forgot autocrafters. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm smarter than I thought I was. There we go. Pow. All right. So you're going to go in there. 1, 2, 3. And then a chest goes there. Item extraction cable goes there. Item extraction cable goes there. And I need a tunnel. And that tunnel. Well, I knew I put that first. Okay, so I put it. Tunnel, change that to up. Now I can put my item extraction cable. Pow. All right. So now everything that forms on this level will feed into that, form into what I need it to form into, and then go in there. I do need some more item extraction cables, because I got to set up some trash cans. It got dark in here all of a sudden. Sometimes the compact machines will go dark all of a sudden, and then I'll build something and all of a sudden it lights up again. I'm not quite sure the rhyme and reason to that, but it does happen. And I'm going to need a trash void on here to get rid of any fertilized essence. And that is going to be zippity whitelist, zippity blacklist. That'll be fine. All right, that level is set up. Right? Oh, almost. I forgot energy. Let's get some power to it. We have power. And area. All right, so that one's set. Level number 2. Again, I like this setup because, as I mentioned before, I only have to use one of those chests with the fertilizer, with the mulch and such, to power everything on all 3 levels. It just doesn't need any more than that. All right, so item extraction cable, buffer chest, item extraction cable, item extraction cable, and that's going to be our auto packager or auto crafter, and another chest. No, I don't need a chest here. I take that back. Ignore what I just said. I need that. Okay. And trash void on top of there. And set that to whitelist. That to blacklist. All right, now I need to get it power. I need this axe. We'll get rid of that here. All right, and whoop. Oh, come on, work with me. good. And yeah, we'll run power here. Where am I looking at here? And I'm in the way. Ah! Knew I was going to do that. Oh, well, that's not smart. Oh, I remember what I did last time. Okay. I remember what I did last time. Get rid of that. Get out of the way. And put that there. And then you come out to this side. That's where you come down, right? Yes? Maybe? Let's see. That comes down there. It's going to come down here. Yeah, that'll work. I can make that work. Fly, my pretties. And I'll need this. Sorry, I get lost in my work sometimes. I know I'm being quiet there. I apologize. Yeah, that'll work. You. Did I? Oh, I missed it again. My aim is so off. All right, and we're going to do you, you, you. Yes, that's exactly correct. Right? Oh, no. You know, I've made like 20 of these so far. You'd think I'd remember how to do something I've already done 5 times. That's how that goes. Yes. Then it feeds into the chest and all of them go out there. There we go. All right. All right. Come on. And you'll go there. And actually, yes. Let's get our harvester. Where's our harvester? Harvester of sorrow. Alright, and I'll need chests. So we got that. Buffer chest. That. Autocrafter. That. That one is whitelist. No, that was blacklist, right? Yeah, blacklist. Yes, and I put another one in there. Trash void there. That one's going to be whitelist. And that's going to be full speed. That's going to be automated. And why is there no power? Oh, there is power. Right? Let's see. This is why. Pow! We have power! Alright. Okay, so I think everything is set up now. Yes, that looks good. Alright, so now it's just the tedious filling it up with water. I'm not going to need any of that, I don't believe. I'm going to need some seeds, water, and a bucket. Bucket. Oh, and I'll need you. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong seeds. I'm using these seeds, not these seeds. That's from earlier. I'll have to remember to take those out. Alright. Alright. Well, does anybody have any special plans for Halloween? I know it got quiet in there. I'm sorry. Got a little lost in my work for a moment. Anybody doing anything special for this best of holiday? I just give out candy to children. I don't really have much else to do. I live in an average-sized town in Tennessee. And we get about maybe 15, 20 families that'll come by our little neighborhood. The wife and I like to give out candy and see all the kids' costumes. Usually we'll have like a horror movie or something going on in the background for ourselves inside the house. I've got here in my, this is the basement here, this is my personal space. I've got a double glass door over there behind me that kids can just walk up to the driveway. So I can either have a horror movie going or I'll have music playing on the computer. Halloween themed, of course. I try to add some new Halloween decorations every year. I don't have any like the giant yard stuff, that inflatables. I'd like to. I just don't have any of that yet. I got a bunch of, you may see them there behind me in the corner, right there. I got a bunch of pumpkin trash bags that I fill up. I save grocery bags all year, and then use that to fill them up. And I put like an old piece of tile or a little piece of brick in the bottom so they don't blow away. That way I don't use leaves and stuff as intended, because leaves will make it get stinky, or if they get wet, the bag will start to squoosh and get moldy, and then you get animals in it. So I just use the plastic bags, and then when I'm done, I can just throw them in the recycling. Just pull the brick out of the bottom, and I'm good to go. Probably just a night out with the girlfriend. Nothing crazy. Well, that's cool. You're going to dress up. You got a costume. I went and just got a Halloween-themed t-shirt this year. Just was not in the money to get a costume. I mean, I have costumes. I used to work in a haunted house for 6 years. So it was fun to do my taxes because occupation just said monster on my tax return every year. So I still have a bunch of costumes and stuff from that. That was a lot of fun. You know, people say, "What did you do at the haunted house?" I'm like, you know, I put on a mask and chase women around in the dark. You know, kind of what I do in my free time as well. So let's see. Are the growth crystals faster than sprinklers? It can depend. Sprinklers can stack. Growth crystals usually won't stack in a specific area, so overlapping them I don't find will work. But the sprinklers can stack, and I believe, if I'm correct, sprinklers will also stack with the actual fertilized soil, which I'm not bothering to use because I just don't need that much. But if I, instead of dirt here, I could be using the fertilized soil, and that would stack with the sprinklers. So if I really needed a lot of stuff going at once, that's how I normally would do it. I just use sprinklers because I made 2,000 of them, and they're just there at this point. Yeah, haunted house is a lot of fun. I have a lot of cool haunted house stories that I will share with you guys one day. Most of them, not appropriate, but I have some that I could probably share that would be. A lot of funny stuff. And let's see, I'll probably just get the last minute costume. That's cool. Yeah, I have a clown costume. That was my main costume at the haunted house. I had some other ones I used for times, but we had a haunted house I was in actually had a clown room. A room specifically for me. Or, well, for whoever was the clown. And they had it before I started working there, but I was the clown for like 6 years straight. There's a town called Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which is about an hour and a half from where I live now, but I lived up there for years and worked in several of the different attractions. It's a very touristy kind of spot. If you ever lived near Niagara Falls or something like that, it's the same kind of thing. It's the same as Niagara Falls, actually, minus water, add mountain, pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, I made 2,000 sprinklers. I was making them just a few at a time, and I just kept getting mad because I never had enough. Or I'd get in here and I'd be 3 short. I'm like, I'm just going to make a bunch. And I was actually talking to my wife at the time on the phone, not paying attention. I was just spamming the build button. I looked up, I'd made 2,000 of them. So I'm going to use some sprinklers for a while. But I don't know. I guess I would throw on the clown costume, but I'm afraid it would scare the kids. Oops. This one. Get out of there. I have the clown mask, though. Might be able to see it back over there on the shelf. Maybe, maybe not. Halloween, I may bring it over here and show off some of that stuff if I get to do a Halloween stream. I hadn't even thought of doing a Halloween stream until one of you guys asked me. And now I really want to. Stream for Halloween. So I'm trying to think about what all would be fun to do for the Extra Life stream. And because this kind of all came in last minute, I didn't have a whole lot planned. Mostly just playing games and hanging out. I thought about doing some kind of, wheel of repercussions or whatever it is. People donate or something. I have to do something. Not sure what to put on that. With it being YouTube, things like drinking are a little bit more limited, and I don't drink a lot anyways because of my weight loss surgery. I can drink. It's just I get drunk very, very quickly on a very small amount of alcohol, but it doesn't last long. Like, I sober up incredibly fast because of the surgery. And not to be too gross here, but basically I had 3/4 of my stomach removed. And then the 30 feet of small intestine, they reran all that. So I'm only using like 3 to 5 feet of it. So I don't eat a lot, and what I do eat doesn't stay in me very long. So alcohol's the same way. It burns through me pretty quickly. Let's see, tourism and how great it can be for the town, but also it's really annoying with traffic. And so many people, I grew up on Martha's Vineyard, which is a big tourism. Oh yeah, definitely, you understand. And Gatlinburg, Tennessee is like right up in the Smoky Mountains. So there's only 2 ways in through the mountains. Once traffic builds up, you're boned. There are a few back roads, but it doesn't take long for the tourists to find those as well, and then they just aren't any good anymore. I need to repair my hoe here soon. But yeah, tourism stuff is fun. It's good to have all that stuff nearby. And people are always like, oh, I bet you have a blast there. I'm like, well, I did for the first year, but you can only play so much mini golf And go-karts are cool. Of course, granted, when I was up there, I was way too big to fit in the go-karts, so I didn't get to do a lot of that. I should do that sometime soon. I still get up there once in a while. I've got friends up there. And we have a convention here every year in Knoxville called Fanboy Expo. And it's like a sci-fi horror type kind of convention, but it's also gaming stuff. And I'm thinking about going next year. Maybe getting a little booth and hanging out. Maybe sell some Minecraft stuff. Drum up some attention. I've got some merchandise for the channel that I've started to make and sell, so maybe I can sell some of that stuff. Only way on or off for me was a boat. Oh yeah, I can understand that. So you have the exact same problem then in a boat. You pwned if once they're there to get on it. Everybody who lives there has a heck of a time. And like I said, traffic is bad, and what's worse than the traffic is just the unadulterated filth that people become when they're not at home. And I hate to say that, but it's people when they're not at home, they just stop caring. People will throw trash on the road and not care about any of the stuff because it's not theirs. At 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, it is normal on a busy weekend in Gatlinburg to just see dudes walking down the street with leaf blowers with tsunami waves of trash. They just blow it to the end of the street and scoop it all up there because there's just so much all over the place. People just don't care. And, you live there, you do care about it. Especially, in the mountains and such, there's a lot of, there's a lot of nature. Oh, man, I put those sprinklers up and I forgot to put the seeds down. There's a lot of nature. There's bears and animals and such. And with all that trash, it just makes them come out to eat. And then people freak out, and then the animal gets put down. It's just, it's not fair to the whole thing. So, again, not to take away from it. It's a great source of money, and the vast majority of people are awesome. It's just that small minority that ruin things. Hey, Kaz. Sorry, I just saw your post there. Shadow Kaz, if you see who just joined up, she does all my art for me. She designs a lot of my stuff, and she's currently working on some emojis and such that I'm going to be able to put up here probably by the end of this week for people who want YouTube memberships. I'm looking for perks and stuff, maybe some membership-only streams and things like that. When I play games like Jackbox and stuff, the way I've seen other people do it is, they'll put the code up on the screen for people to play, and they won't put in the last letter or number. And then whoever is the first one to figure out that last one and gets in. With members, I could give like a 30-second head start. Like, here it is, or 20 seconds, give a chance for members to get in first. Perks, not sure exactly what I'll do yet, but I'll figure out something. Okay, so my harvester is not getting power for some reason. Why not? Let's see. None of them are getting power. It's got power. Oh, I'll bet this is clogged. That happens. Yep, there was a sapling stuck in there. Let's try that again. Grab some wood. Hope it didn't get clogged up again. And whitelist only wood. Did that work? There we go. Now we've got some power. Okay. And I don't need those seeds anymore, so we'll throw those in there. Let's see if that's working. There we go. Okay, good stuff. So now I have to get through this maze to get over there. But again, tour stuff can still be fun. Unfortunately, some people ruin it for everybody, but not always. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. All right, so you are going there. Blacklist you there because I don't care about it. So now all of that trash will get out of there and there. I forgot to run power to this one. Dang it. I'm a fool. Right. Let's get some power. Cables. Ah! I am slippery fingers today. Alright, how am I going to fit in there? Alright, so get in here, come up there. Yeah, there we go. It's like a maze. I don't leave myself a lot of room to maneuver. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. There we go. And now that should be working. Yes. Something is clogged this. I bet it's some of that essence I busted out a second ago. Alright, and get down here. I'm stuck. Prisoner. There we go. So yeah, I'm hoping to stream other stuff. But I play Minecraft most of the time, even when it's just me anyways. So that's probably what people will see the most. And there we go. Alright, so now all of that stuff is coming down into this chest. And all of that will be going out there. It's not going out there yet because I don't have this place linked to anything yet. So, some of this essence, put that up in there where it's of use. Alright, so that's going to start stockpiling. Now I can do the second seed. And that's going to be Electrum. And where's my hoe? There's my hoe. And Electrum, and that should be it. So, yes. Let me see. Last year, I didn't do a Halloween costume last year. What I did do is, again, get like a Halloween-themed t-shirt, and the wife and I just hung out. The year before that, I was V from V for Vendetta. A slightly chunky V from Vendetta, because I was not skinny yet. I want to do, I mentioned earlier, a Winter Soldier cosplay. That's part of the reason I started growing my hair out again. But it's going to be a Rooster Teeth kind of themed Winter Soldier. I've got some ideas for it. I don't really have the buff build, so I'm going to have to make armor that has more muscle than I do. But I'm working on it. But yeah, I think it'll turn out pretty cool. All right, take a sip. I'm going to stream for probably another 15 minutes or so. I'm going to finish out this compact machine, and then I might call it for a night. But again, like I said, my goal is to be back here now. It is, anyways, to come back Thursday and do at least some kind of a Halloween stream. Not sure it'll be in the evening Eastern Standard Time once the kids stop coming around. So I'd say 8:30, 9 o'clock. Probably I might get on and stream for a couple of hours. So see if maybe I can find have time to put together something kind of Halloween themed to play. Maybe even jump on and do a couple games of Jackbox. There's the Murder Mystery Party. That's a lot of fun and kind of spooky theme, so maybe we'll do that with the audience. I'd like to test that anyways before I actually do the Extra Life stream, see if that's a viable option for us. See if people like. So if you've ever played Jackbox, you'll kind of know what's going on, and if not, you should swing by, because you do not have to have the game to play along. That's the best part of the Jackbox stuff. You do not have to have the game to play along. So let's get rid of that and make that stinky. We need to whitelist that, and we need to blacklist it there. Essence is growing. I'm going to bust this just to make sure I didn't get any of that pink essence stuff stuck in it. There we go. And I don't know if I turned that on area. Now I did. Okay. Excellent. Everything looks okay? Good. Shadow is jumping on to partially help make sure that my sound and video quality looked okay. I struggled a little bit more on Twitch than I seem to on YouTube. YouTube seems to handle the feed and everything a little bit better. So, kind of excited about that. That's pretty cool. Whew, one more. Let's get some water. Let's get some water in here. So, if your free Halloween night, feel free to swing by in the afternoon for a couple hours, or the evening. I missed. And we will all chat and such. I've had a great time hanging out with everybody today, so I thank all of you who've stopped by, and those of you who've stuck around the whole time. I was afraid I would get too boring. But I will have some other cool stuff to hopefully show in the next stream as well. Not just the Extra Life stuff, but when I stream forward, whoop, water, and try to save some cool builds and maybe some tutorial builds. An iron bucket. I had some frame drop, but I think that's a computer lag. Yeah, my PC still struggles. Yes, I'm still using iron bucket. Somebody asked about that earlier. I need to do that, yes. The reason I have so many is because, again, I end up making like 1,000 of them early on. When I was automating a lot of processes, like automating lava and obsidian, I had a lot of iron buckets. I just had not got around to make a Supremeium. I will do that as soon as I'm done with this. That'll be the last thing I do for the night, is I will make myself a Supremeium bucket so I can retire this thing. Excellent. Appreciate that, IQ. Yeah, it would be great to have you come by. Like I said, I'm glad I finally get to participate in it. The Extra Life thing is something I've been watching and enjoying everybody else do for years, and I thought it was a great opportunity for me to use this platform I've finally built up a little bit to maybe do some good and help some people out. So it'd be great. Anybody wants to swing by, it's going to be a lot of fun. Yes, all the buckets. Still not as bad. Not as bad as the sprinklers. Like I said, I've got I had 2,000 of those. I still got well over 1,000 sprinklers. So I'm just using those up at this point. I made a bunch of compact machines, but I know I'm going to use those. I was just sitting there building those while watching a podcast a few days ago. Just sitting there building and repeat, building and repeat, building and repeat. So I've got a couple hundred of those built up now. Give me that. All right. Get my hoe out and get to hoeing. Hoe life. It's me. That's inappropriate. Let's see, all the buckets. Yeah. I have stories that I will share with you guys on the next stream. I used to do stand-up comedy when I was younger. And I've done a lot of different types of entertaining, some film school stuff. Never ended up doing it for a living, but I have had a very lucky life in that I ended up in a lot of really stupid situations that ended up being very entertaining for other people. If you ever see any of my friends, I have an old roommate named John. My John stories are legendary, and I will share some of them that I can share. I will share with you guys next time. And let's see. Name it Rezo. That's awesome. I will definitely do that. But no, I've got that. I spent some time in China a few years back for a company that I used to work for. I used to work in the HR training department for a large auto parts manufacturer. Hey, thank you for the subscription, or for this. I appreciate you subscribing. And that's the first time I got to see one of those notifications work. Sweet deal. And you'll notice there was a Keanu in there. So yeah, I spent some time in China, and I have a lot of really cool China. What's that? And most of them are not fit for YouTube. Yeah, Illustrial knows. He knows that a lot of my stuff is not fit for YouTube. So if I ever get into a day where we're going to do those in en masse, I may swing over to Twitch for the day where I could be a little bit more open on that. I try to keep YouTube mostly family friendly. I've got some though. I got some that I can put in there. My China stories especially, because most of those just involve me and being fat. So those pretty work out. Let's see, thorium seeds. All right, so I did not bring enough thorium seeds. I need some thorium. Oof, that scared me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I put those up yesterday when I was putting this together. I may change some of them, depending on how loud they are or how often they start popping up kind of thing. I got one for that. I've got one for people who add a membership. So I'm going to turn on memberships this week once I get the, what do you call them, the emojis that Shadowcast is putting together for me. Once I have those, I'm going to add on memberships so people can join those. So there's a notification for that. I believe I have one set up for Extra Life donations, although I'm not sure if I got that set up correctly. So hopefully I get some Extra Life donations and I'll be able to test that. Whoop, lagging out a little bit here. It's loading up. But that startled me as well. I'm glad it worked. All right. Let's see. Where was I? I was looking for thorium seeds, I believe I just said. Yes. And I may do that. I may finish that up tomorrow. I think let's make ourselves a Supremeium bucket. So I am a man of my word. Let's see. Supremeium bucket. Supremeium bucket. There it is. Wow. I forgot how easy that was to make. And I don't have any. Oh, don't make this harder than it has to be. Alright, so I need... Do I have any of these? I don't. Man, I'm going to have to automate a process to get myself a bunch of those. I did not realize that I did not have any ingots made. I may have to automate that. That would be a potentially cool little thing. I don't have any of those either. All right. I don't think I have any. We're going to have to go down to the bottom. Inferium. Let's see. Base essence. I don't think I have any of those. We'll just do a stack of everything. Yeah. Yeah, the Supremeium bucket here says 32. Not sure which one holds more. Supremeium fertilizer core. I know there's the watering can, but I don't need one of those. That's just a liquid Supremeium. I don't need any of that. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll make some of these to start off with. We'll make one of these buckets. The purple bucket. Yeah, that's what it is. You're correct. I haven't made one for that yet. That's actually something else that was on my list. I need to make... I have some of the essence. Let's see... What's that called? That's Insanium. That's what it is. I have 48 of them. All right. Let's see if we can make Insanium then. All right. So same situation. I don't think I have any of those ingots either. Nope. All right. Let's make some ingots. We need Supremeium. No, no, no. Supremeium. Superium. Intermedium. Inferium. Come on. Well, my computer is struggling. I apologize for the slowness. Achievement, if it isn't already. It may be. I'm not sure. Base essence. That's one thing that I'm concerned with on for the big stream on Saturday. I'm thinking that there may be times that I may have to shut Minecraft off and reopen it just to kind of keep it you know, in a spot where it's going to be decent for us. Because my concern is, of course, that if it lags out too bad, the longer I play, the more it's going to cause problems. So I may try to bounce between games every so often. Another reason why I'm thinking about doing things like the Jackbox games. I've got the first 5 Jackboxes. I don't have the newest one yet. I think 6 is the new one. There's 5 the new one. I don't have the newest one, but I've got all the ones before it. So I would like to pick it up, but I've got plenty to choose from, and the Murder Mystery Party is one of our favorites, so I think that that would be a fun Halloween game, and also as a just come play on my rig. Well, I appreciate that, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about the process. I'm excited to be part of the Extra Life stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. And all right, so let me see. I've got those. I know this is probably a faster way to do this, but I'm just going down. Let's see, I've got the light green. Now I need the dark green. I think I clicked on it. I did not. There it is. Do a couple stacks of these. Oh, well, it looks like I had a couple extras of those. All right. There's the dark green. Come on. Click on that. Next should be orange. Man, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Somebody come do my job for me, and I'll stay here and stream. If anybody would like to come and get yelled at by strangers, you can come work at a call center. That'd be a lot of fun for you, I'm sure. That is the majority of my day, getting yelled at by people I don't know. All right. All right. There's orange. I think blue's next. We're getting there, I promise. Blue. There we go. Get in there, fool. Did I just throw that on the ground? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, I can hear my computer begging for forgiveness at this point. All right, so we see. We did blue. Now we need to make red. And there's red. Stack of those. Yeah, I'm going to automate this. This is annoying. All right, and then we have our Insanium. And then we're going to have an Insanium bucket. Oh, 100 square feet of hardwood flooring to install. Ouch, dude. You do too much manual labor. I'm way too lazy for that kind of work. Boatload of All right, there we go. We has a giant bucket. And now, when I go inside my compact machine, I will be able to not have to get one bucket. So let's test it out real quick. Drop it on my compact infinite water source. And just right click a bunch of times. See if it fills it up. It takes a little while. Cool. It's multi-bucket. And I should have done that way earlier. People blaming you for all their problems. Yep. That's kind of how it works. But, a lot of times it's, you got to look at it like sometimes people are just having a bad day. And if I got to be the thing that they got to vent on, I guess there's not much I can do about it, But overall, it's pretty good. Every day I get some situations where I really get to help somebody who can use it. I get an older lady call in who's really having a problem paying her bill. Maybe her phone broke, and she doesn't have the money for a new one because, she only gets money once a month because she's on Social Security. I can get in there, get her a discount, help her out kind of thing. Or, somebody's had a death in the family. One of the things we do at my job is if somebody passes away, we can record their voicemail greeting and send it to you in an email. So for a lot of people, they don't know that's an option. And that's the last time you get to hear somebody's voice. And you get to hear it whenever you want. So getting to do that for people and help them out through that, that's pretty good. That makes the day okay, helping people out like that. Retaining wall and patio. Yeah. You guys do too much physical work, man. I did not get fat because I like to do physical stuff. I'll say that. I know I needed thorium seeds, but I think I'm going to take care of that tomorrow. I've been going for about 2 hours at this point, and I do have to get up in the morning, and I also have to go and feed our pet chinchilla. So I think I'm going to call that a day. I would like to thank everybody who's come by, who checked in, or especially stayed and chatted with me and stuff. It's been awesome. Actually, a lot more people jumped on than I thought were going to, and you guys have been really interactive. I appreciate it. Again, I'm going to do my best to jump back on Thursday night for at least a 1 hour, at least one, maybe two, Halloween theme stream. And then the big one, of course, is this Saturday between 10 and 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do a full 12 hours of streaming, different games, some different stuff. I may just sit and tell funny stories, things that you guys will find entertaining, and all doing it all to raise money for the Extra Life charity. You can definitely, on my channel, and I put a little video up yesterday that's just kind of announcing that stream. If you go there, there's a link to my Extra Life page. I will figure out a way to be able to post that in chat every so often on Saturday as well. But if you want to check anything out, you feel like throwing a donation in, if you can't be here Saturday, or you just want to wish me luck, throw a comment on there, or share that in your social medias. I would really appreciate you doing so. Just getting the word out there, more people I can get swing by. It all goes towards Children's Hospital. But I'm going to call that a day. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all the support of my channel over the last few months. It's really meant a lot. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm going to call it a night. We will see you all later this week. Have a great day.